Hi guys. Okay, so feels kind of weird because I haven't filmed in literally months, like actual months sitting in front of a camera. But I moved again. I moved here and I was living in my in-laws for a while, and then we got our own apartment, and now everything's finally set up and I can actually sit down and film something. My husband just got home from work. He's taking a nap. In a little bit we're gonna leave for church, so I'm kind of just gonna be doing my makeup, talking to you guys for a little bit. I've had a lot of messages and comments asking like where have I been, like people have missed my videos, and I was like, I didn't even know people actually, well, I knew people watched because I've seen the views, but it just feels weird that people wondered where I went. And I just going to say that I'm back. I was living at my in-laws for a long time, and I mean, I guess I did have time to film while I was over there, but it wasn't like I had like a space and a window and like room, and it was just a lot of little things. And now I actually have my own apartment. It's quiet. It's different. So I'll be back. I'll be filming right now. I'm just gonna be getting ready, talking to you guys, and hope you guys know that I'm back and you guys keep on watching. So right now I'm just gonna moisturize my face with this Obey Your Body. Actually, my sister-in-law got me this cream. Oh, it's so good. It's like a body butter, but it feels so good. I broke a nail yesterday. I'm going out of town this weekend, and I broke a nail last night. And now I'm like, great, I want to go get it done. It's like when you break a nail, if you guys get your nails done, you can tell right away because you're like, ew. You feel like, I don't know. Well, I feel like I look like hideous. Like everyone's licking at that one nail. It's so gross. But, oh, this cream is so good. My sister-in-law got this for me in like a package, and like she got this with like this scrub for her it's like the scrub for when you shower, for your hands, for your whole body, and it feels so good. This is literally, it's called the Obey Your Body, the mineral. It says firming shea nut body butter oil, well, body butter, and it says it purifies and revitalizes skin. It's in the ocean smell. It feels like, it feels and it smells so good. But yeah, my face is so weird. I actually got a pimple here. I never, like, I don't want to say never, I rarely ever get pimples, and I got one like right here. Look, this is the nail that broke. Look, it's disgusting. Seriously, so gross. Ew. But yeah, ew, this feels so awkward. I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna have to re-get used to this. But I have this beauty blender that I'm going to be using. It looks so dirty, but I'm going to be using this beauty blender. This is actually the Real Techniques one. My sister-in-law had got me one that was like another one that they saw at Ulta, but it wasn't Real Techniques. It was actually, I don't know what brand it was, but that one worked so well. This one works well too, but it honestly feels, I don't know, like I guess the holes in this like sponge are bigger. And I don't know, I think the other one that's like a knockoff, the other one looks like it's like this weird little shape, but it's tipped on both ends, and it worked so good. But the day that I went, they didn't have them anymore. They only had the Real Techniques one, so I got this one to try it out, and this one's okay. It's actually pretty good, but I think because I was used to the other one, that it made a huge difference. I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup. I used to have this makeup a long time ago, and I gave it to my stepsister because she asked what makeup I wore and she didn't know which one to buy, so I gave it to her. And I just took a picture of the bottle, so if I ever wanted to rebuy it, I knew what color it was. So I have it in Perfect Beige and 5.5. And oh my gosh, if you guys haven't tried this, you seriously have to try it. It's so good. It's literally like lightweight, but it still has coverage. It's like amazing. Totally just tapping it out. And I've been using the LA Girl concealers. I feel like everybody and their mom on YouTube uses them, but I had to get them. So I went downtown, back in my hometown, and it was one of those things that when I saw them there, I freaked out. I'm like, how do they have them here and I can't find them anywhere? Like any of the other name brand stores, big stores. I can't find them anywhere, but I found them there, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was freaking out. I thought it was so cool. They were like $2.99, so I picked them up, and I thought they were so cool, and I used them. And at first I thought it was kind of just like hype, like they weren't good, but no, they're actually really, really good. And of course I wouldn't have them here in front of me, but they're actually so good. And then I also have this one, the Master Conceal by, who is this by? It's the Master Conceal. I want to say it's Maybelline. Yeah, it's Maybelline, and it's this one. Oh my gosh, this is so good. If you guys haven't used it, it has like seriously amazing strong coverage, super strong coverage, and it's actually really, really good. So I literally just put some on my finger, and then just stub it out. I think the weirdest thing about having long nails and doing makeup is that you can't really get inside the corner of your eye. As weird as that sounds, you really can't. Like, I mean, you can, but it's kind of weird since my nails are long. They end up hitting like up here, and you're just like, great. See here, I'm just tapping it out. I also put a little bit of concealer here, just because I kind of want this to be brighter. So I do that, get rid of the excess grossness that I have on my finger. Just rub it out. I think just putting a little bit of concealer here just makes it some days like I really don't even have to contour, just because I did this, and if I'm not really doing anything big, I can actually just like do this, and I feel like I already kind of like contoured, but not really. Does that make sense? I'm gonna zoom in a little just so you guys can see. And of course I wouldn't be able to zoom in at this one moment. Story of my life. This is actually like so amazing. I actually have the color 30 light medium, and if you guys haven't tried this concealer, it works really good. I've been wanting to try the Fit Me concealer because I've heard that one is so good, but I haven't tried it. So you guys have tried it and you think it's really, really good, let me know. Or if you've tried that one and you've tried this one, you think it's really good, seriously, let me know. I had already filled in my eyebrows a little bit using the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I actually just got that because I always do my makeup and it's kind of like intense, and I never thought it was necessary for me to do my eyebrows, but I wouldn't do my eyebrows, and when I like take a picture, it looks so weird because all my makeup is done, and then you can see my eyebrows, and it's like the shape is there, but they're not, you can see like the actual hair, like it's not full color. So I would just be like, great, like now I'm gonna have to start filling them in. So what I do is I shape them a little bit, like right here on the corner, because this eyebrow of mine tends to be super pointy. So what I do is like I just literally put a little bit of product just to make it a little more curved, but still keep my point. And I think it makes like so much of a difference. Now when I took a picture, it's not that awkward, like all my face is all done, and then you just see this like normal, not like patchy, but you know how when you take a picture and you don't have your eyebrows on, you just see like the gaps like of your little hairs. So I'm just like, great, it looks so much. Now this, I just blended it all out, and it just makes my eyebrows look like, not like they exist, but you just like see a whole shape now, a whole color, instead of just a little bit. Okay, now that I did all that, I have the LA Girl Pro Powder. I actually got this when I bought the concealers, and it was so weird. I thought it wasn't gonna be like good. I was like, you know what, I should just try it. Like, if all like the LA Girl products are pretty good, then I might as well try this to see if it works. And it did. It works pretty good. Like, I use also the e.l.f. one, the e.l.f. HD powder, and that one is really, really good. I think I've done a review on it on the channel. But make sure you tap out the beginning of it, like your creases, before you do this, because if you don't, girl, you'll be sitting literally with creases all day. And there's nothing you can do to get rid of them. It's so annoying. So yeah, it feels so weird. If you guys don't know, we moved a little bit. We used to live down deep, like the tip of Texas, like border valley, and we moved up Texas. We live Fort Hood, Killeen area, so moved all the way up here, and it's so different, but I feel like it's still kind of home. It's not so awkward, if that makes sense. Like usually when you move, you're like, okay, but since my husband's family lives here, it felt like I just came and there were still family here. I still miss my family a lot back home. They come visit every now and then. They were here for like Easter weekend, and we went to Fredericksburg, so it was amazing. And people that were asking like where I went and stuff, I ended up sending them, like, I told them, like, you know what, I've been a lot more active on my vlog channel, because I videotape almost everything. So I put either little clips of what we're doing or where we've been. Me and my husband take trips a lot, so there's videos there. When my family came up, I just uploaded an Easter thing, so I'll probably end up linking that somewhere here. So if you guys ever want to check that out, you can. But yeah, it felt so weird to see like comments and messages like, where have you been, like what happened, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I guess it feels weird because I didn't think like there was people who followed, if that makes sense. But to see something, if you see me looking somewhere else, it's because I have a mirror right here. This is the, what is it called, the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Eden. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I first got it in an order that I did of like Sephora, and it was so good. I got like all the samples. So if you haven't tried them, usually when you order something off Sephora, you get 3 like every. Hey guys, so okay, I didn't know my camera had stopped recording a little while ago. So what I did, I'm just gonna tell you what I did really quick and let you guys know. I was using this Lorac Pro palette, the Mega 2. If you guys don't have this palette, seriously, if you guys want to get a really good palette that is gonna last you a really long time and is worth the money, this is a really good palette. So what I did was I got Goji and Cabernet and literally just smoked out this area right here and just blended those 2 colors all the way in as much as I could. I really don't go so high with it, but you can if you want to, but I don't, because I think that looks so, I don't know, it doesn't look good on me, and I just think it looks a lot better if it's just blended and smoked out. Then what I did is I got this angled eye brush. They're all from Sonia Kashuk. If you guys are looking for really good brush sets, go to Target, get the Sonia Kashuk ones. They actually are so good, and it's like $60. No, I want to say it's like $50 for a whole set of like 10. They vary from like 60, 50, sometimes they'll be like 39 depending on how many brushes, but those are actually really good brushes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get Prosecco. I don't know if it's Prosecco or Proceso, because I speak Spanish, and I want to say I almost speak everything with like a Spanish like accent, or I'll pronounce letters like in Spanish, but I think Prosecco sounds so much better than Proceso, but I don't know. If I call it Proceso, you know I'm talking about the shiny color that I already hit pan on. So I just dip it, then I'm going into sugar, and literally what I did was just patted them in the tip of my eyes, and even brought it down a little bit into my inner corner all the way out, and did the same thing to the other eye and all the way back to the inner corner, just because I think it brightens everything up. This color is seriously so intense. I had already swatched it on my hand for you guys. This is the Prosecco or Proceso or whatever it's called color, and it's so intense, and I literally just barely dipped my finger in it, and it made such an intense mark. This is also really good for highlighting. I use it all the time. It feels so good. So yeah, what I did was just blend those 2 here in the very front of my eye. Horrible, because I had done this all for you guys and I never noticed it wasn't recording. So what I do is I got Cabernet and Goji again, and I just brought it into the bottom of my lash line and just brought it all the way in to like a little more than halfway. Then what I did is what I got is the Urban Decay. It's the Glide On Eye Pencil and Stag. This one is so good. I got it like in the pack of 5 and it was on sale for like 20. So good. These eyeliner pencils, if you haven't tried it, they're really good. So what I did is I put it like again, so like a little more than halfway on my inner lash line. And then what I got was this super fine pencil, like eye pencil. Why do I keep saying pencil? I'm like obsessed with that name, I guess. And I got this super thin brush. What I did is I dipped it in the black and went as close as I could to the lash line. If you guys see me looking somewhere else, I have a mirror right here. All the way inside, all the way inside. It feels so weird to like be back doing videos. Seriously, it does. But it's just, I didn't know that people actually followed for some reason. Like, I didn't think that anyone would notice. But when I started getting messages and stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, they noticed. It feels so weird, but I'm so excited. I'm so happy to be back filming. And so what I'm gonna do now is just curl my eyelashes. This is the Sally Hansen lash curler. Honestly, guys, this is almost like $5. Every time I curl my lashes, this thing picks up. I didn't want to go, like, I always buy like the ones at the Dollar Tree or H-E-B that they have like on special, Walmart for like $1. But I was like, no, I'm gonna try this one. Like, it's $5. It has to be good. No, guys, no. Like, sometimes things that are cheaper are either exactly the same or even better than high-end products. You're literally just paying for the name. So don't be fooled. This, every single time that I'm curling it, I have to put my nails back in here and push it down. So don't do it. So I just curled my lashes. This is the Lash Sensation. Oh, Sensational. It's by Maybelline. This is actually really good. You just have to be really careful with it because it can clump on you so fast. Just coat your lashes very lightly. This doesn't seem like it's lightly, but oh, trust me, you have to be super careful because these will totally clump on you in no time. Oh my gosh, I got to my nose. Have you guys seen that video where the little girl is like, I guess she's putting on mascara, she gets them on her nose and she like freaks out? If you guys have never been that little girl, you guys are lying. You lie. Everyone's had that moment when you're doing something and you're like, no, and you freak out. So like, as you can see, some of that eyeshadow came like down here. Oh, and it looks, you think it looks intense on camera, which is super cool because it actually caught it. But the thing is, some like in person, it actually looks really kind of natural looking. So if you want, you can bring it out down here too. Brush it out. I'm getting this another angled brush from another packet that I had got of the Sonia Kashuk brushes. Getting Prosecco again. Doing just the tip of my nose. The tip of my nose. And then just getting my beauty blender and tapping it out. Just so it just like blends it all in together. You just don't want to see a huge blob of like shadow on you. So just blends it out. Hate that I had to stop recording, but what you gonna do? And I thought about not like starting all over again tomorrow, but I was like, you know what, forget it. I'll just re-explain it. Yeah, so next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the Pro Conceal, the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is actually in the color Mahogany, and I like it just because it's more of a gray tone and it just creates a really good shadow. So what I do is I just bring it like here and bring it up here. What I do is I bring it actually really high because when I blend it, you're supposed to blend up. But I know sometimes blending, it still makes it a little bit like lower, and I don't want to look like my cheeks are like down here. So this is another angled brush that I had got from another collection of the Sonia Kashuk. Man, I swear all my brushes have almost all the collections of like the Sonia Kashuk practically. Actually, no, I don't have the floral ones, which I thought were amazing. And you're just blending all of this out. Up. This up, and then just in a little bit and then back up. You see, if you blend it just up like this, it'll give you like a super sharp line, but I like to turn it a little bit, and it just gives you like a little bit of depth right there. And with the leftover, I bring it up here. Just bring it up here a little bit. In and in. My lighting is seriously horrible. It's making this look so patchy, and no, it's not. Okay, next I'm gonna grab this palette. This one I actually got at Walmart not that long ago because I needed a bronzer, and I saw this one. I'm like, oh, maybe I should try it. It's the, I want to say, oh yeah, this is the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. And I saw it, and it actually has like a go-to guide, which I think is super cool when products actually do that. And it comes to the contour, the sculpt, and the highlight, which I thought was super cool. And I got it basically just because the highlight was bomb. Like, look at this highlight. Look at that. Oh, it's so cool. Look. Oh, that's the eyeshadow from earlier. Look at that. Look. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. It's more like gold tony, but seriously, it's so amazing. So what I do is I'm gonna grab a little bit of the contour and sculpt and just dip it in each, and just put it a little line here with my brush, just a tiny little line, and then just bring it up. Just a little bit. And as you can see, my cheeks, you should be able to see, just there's like a little shape here. Don't be scared to bring it more forward, just because when you do, I feel like it gives you a much more like chiseled look. Like, I don't know if you guys follow Reezy. If you guys ever see Reezy's snaps, her cheeks are like killer, like pointy killer. Like, seriously guys, if you guys want your cheeks to look like that, don't be scared to bring it in and just make this sharp, and it'll give you that look of like just like a really cut out cheek, which is weird because this one looks more cut out than this one, so we gotta fix that. And just go a little bit with the more scalp one, then and then down. And there you go. And there you go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take an angled brush like this one. I already highlighted the tip of my nose, but I'm just gonna mix this one in there. Bring it up here, just in the high points of my cheeks, and just bring it in. Been into not blushing my face lately. I don't know if that's weird, but just bringing this in here, just little circle motions, just so it like gets almost like all over, but stays in the same little area. I hope that makes sense. Just so it doesn't look like one huge streak, just like do little circular motions, and then just blend it out with your beauty blender a little bit. Just tap it out. Seriously, this lighting is killer. We're gonna have to fix this. And then if you ever look at yourself and you think, you know what, I look muddy, I look this, I look that, like this isn't so clean, you can always go back with your foundation. Just literally, you can, for sanitary reasons, this is mine, you can just get the top ones, like just dip your, not dip it, just pat your beauty blender on the top, your brush, whatever you're using, and just make like a little line right here. Same on the other side. I won't be baking today. You can bake this area if you want it super intense, but like, I mean, this is intense, but it's not like I'm gonna stab you with this cut, seriously. And then just back in here, just to bring more light, since I had contoured, shaded in up here, you do want to bring this back up here. Gosh, my words today are horrible. And there you go, guys. Usually I would do like a lipstick right about now, but I'm having way too much fun drinking my coffee that's not gonna happen until right before I leave. Oh my gosh, if you guys have not tried this blueberry Nature Valley breakfast biscuit blueberries, oh my gosh, this is so good. I got the whole box at Sam's. Seriously, they look kind of weird, but they are actually so good. So good. And they're not as crumbly as like, you know, the green granola bars that you bite and it's like everyone and their mom knows you ate one of those and where you ate it and where you walked while you were eating it because it left like crumbs everywhere. This is not like this. This has like little crumbs of blueberry in it. Oh, it's so good. Great. Now I have to talk and eat at the same time. I'm going to use the City Color All Set Setting Spray. It's matte finish with silica on it. I actually got this downtown in the same place where I had got the concealers. And it actually works super cool. I personally like to drench my face in this. Actually, any setting spray, just because I feel like it really does put everything together and layers it together so well. So, this is the finished look. As you can see, there's a little bit of highlight here. If you want to kill people with your highlight, then feel free. You can take like a puffy like blush brush and just dip it in your highlight and just go really lightly. You don't want to push down super hard because then you're just gonna see like a blob. So make sure you like bring it around. Just tap it in different places. And then again with your beauty blender. Thank you guys so much for watching. This video wasn't super long and boring because I'm sure it's gonna be long, but I hope it wasn't super boring. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Look, this one hair here, it's killer, seriously killer. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I will be getting hopefully back into the routine of these things, of filming and stuff like that, so it'll be fun. And if you guys want to see anything else, please let me know. And yeah, with this look, you can just practically pair almost any lip because it is kind of natural looking. Again, natural for me, but you guys can pair like a nude. And if I wanted to go out to dinner after, I could just really just smoke out, add a little bit more black around the ends here, and it would make this definitely a nighttime. I'm going to bring the camera closer so you guys can see the ends. And what is, oh, that's the highlight. There's like glitter all over my hand. I'm going to bring you guys in so you can see the end finished look. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Actually, not bye. I'm bringing you one. This is what it looks like. Let me fix my hair because it looks weird. I'm going to close my eyes. You can easily do like winged eyeliner to like bring this to a little more smoky night look, but I kind of don't want to, so it's up to you. You can see where it's all smoked out all the way to the top, and this is closed, and you can see that highlight in my nose, the cheeks, everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want your eyes to look a little bit smaller, tight line this inside waterline, and that'll do that for you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. I feel like I've said that 7 times, but I'll see you guys soon. Bye.